Hello everyone and welcome to morning coffee break. Hope everybody's doing great today. It is Friday, May 2nd. Currently it is 65 degrees. High today is going to be 80. Is that Kitty? I have to rub against me. There she is. High today is going to be 80. Chance of precipitation 40%. Winds are at 3 miles per hour. Okay. There will be a big Kroger haul today. We would have had a lot more, but it was getting ready to rain, and the time before that we got caught in the rain over there, and it was awful. I was talking about their parking lots at like an angle all the way down to the bottom where the store is, and when it rains hard, all that rain just comes straight down to it, and it just kind of floods the front. They should do something about that. Really, somebody's going to get hurt. Kitty, please don't start that. She sits over there. You all have heard her lots of times. She's wanting to go outside. We just went out. I think it was yesterday. I'd like to go out, but right now I got to do this, honey. So we'll see how she does. I might have to put her in the window back there. See, she won't quit, I'd say. Yeah, it's a pretty big Kroger haul. We had a much bigger list, but we didn't want to get caught in the rain, so we just got in there and we got some good stuff on sale and took off. Okay, hold on. I mean, bless her heart, she just loves going out there, but I'm not planning on going out there right now. I went outside earlier just for briefly, and she was sleeping. So I don't know. I can't go out, all the time. It's pretty nice out though right now. I need to walk. I just got a lot of things to do, Okay, let's see. Where was I at? Okay, the jokes. I don't know what's happened to the regular deal that gave me the thought of the day and stuff. It's been, I think like 4 days now they haven't had one. So I don't know if they're having trouble or what. I know they were hacked or something one time. And if you remember, it said when I tried to go to their site to see if I could find all that stuff, it said, that you're taking a risk. So I never would go, to their site. Okay, so we got jokes though. We never have any problem finding jokes. Why don't scientists trust atoms? Because they make up everything. Where are average things manufactured? The satisfactory. How do you drown a hipster? Throw him in the mainstream. What sits at the bottom of the sea and twitches? A nervous wreck. I don't know, what does a nosy pepper do? Gets jalapeno business. How does Moses make tea? Hebrews. Why can't you explain puns to kleptomaniacs? They always take things literally. Take things. And how do you keep a bagel from getting away? Put locks on it. Why did the chicken go to the seance? To get to the other side. But that's it for today. For extra joke time. Okay, what do we got? Now I gotta find, let's see if I can find, I saw one, but I don't remember which part of it was on here. Okay, let's try this. This might be okay. We'll see. Just didn't want to have to look around forever. Oh. Okay, what weapon is the main symbol of the Greek god Poseidon? Lance, warhammer, sword, trident. Well, they use trident gum as a weapon? No, I'm thinking it's trident. That's like the like a pitchfork kind of. Yeah. And if you've seen stuff like Aquaman and stuff. So that's right. Let's see what this says here. Poseidon is, in ancient Greek religion, the god of the sea and of water generally, earthquakes, and horses. Why the horses? His weapon and main symbol was a trident, perhaps once a fish spear. He just changed it into a trident. In what year was the dog Laika, L-A-L-A-I-K-A, Laika, sent into space? 1951, 1957, 1962, 1966. I think, that's like one of the first ones. Then they, I think, of course, had monkeys. The monkeys are probably like, what? What's up? I think it was 1951, actually. It's a long time. I was surprised. Oh, no, it's 57. So I got that one wrong. It's 1957. Let's see what it says about it. Laika was a dog that was the first living creature to be launched into Earth orbit on board the Soviet artificial satellite Sputnik 2 on my birthday, November 3. Of course, it's not 1957, it's 1959. So it was always understood that Laika would not survive the mission, but her fate was misrepresented for decades. While she was small, 13 pounds, she was one of many stray dogs taken into the Soviet spaceflight program after being rescued from the streets. Well, you got rescued from the streets and they sent you up there expecting you not to come back. I don't know if they did you any favors then, right? The Cold War, and how could they eat or anything like that? The Cold War started in the period after which conflict? Vietnam War, American Civil War, World War I, World War II. Okay, the Cold War was... I think it was after the Vietnam War. I might be wrong on this too. No, it is World War II. I was thinking that, but I thought, that didn't really start till later on. But it says it's started after World War II. So I missed that. I learned something for sure there. The Pied Piper drove the rats out of which town? Cologne, Hamilton, Hamburg, Hanover. The Pied Piper. I don't know. I've heard that before, but I don't. I'm going to go with Hamburg. No, it's Hamelin. Hamelin. H-E-H-A-M-E-L-I-N. I've never heard of that. Let's see what it says. The Pied Piper of Hamelin is the title character of a legend from the town of Hamilton, Lower Saxony, Germany. That's plenty on that. The Wright brothers made the first powered flight in which U.S. state? Texas, Georgia, North Carolina, Alabama. I believe I know this. And I believe it's Kitty Hawk, North Carolina. That's right. The Wright brothers inaugurated the aerial age with the world's first successful flights of a powered, heavier-than-air flying machine. Who succeeded George Washington as President of the United States? I'm not for sure about that. James Monroe, John Adams, Martin Van Buren, Thomas Jefferson. Gosh. Thomas Jefferson? No, John Adams. Okay, John Adams, not Thomas. John Adams, a remarkable political philosopher, served as the second president of the United States after serving as the first vice president. Okay, he was the vice president, so that only makes sense under George Washington. Okay. Let's see. I got 2 right and 4 wrong. In which year did Bill Clinton win the U.S. presidential race? 1986, 1989, 1992, 1995. I think it was around 86. No, 92. Man, I'm way off on that. 1992. Which of these mythological creatures is one of the Gorgons? Echnida, Typhon, Medusa, Charybdis, Charybdis. Never heard of that. Never really heard of any of them. The only one I heard of is Medusa, so that's what I'm going with. Come on, I'm trying to press it. What's it doing? Come on. There, come on. Answer. It's slow. Okay, that's right. Okay, I got 5 wrong and 3 right. That's 2 more. Next question. This tablet's been acting up for several days. In which of these planets does summer last for 42 years? Man, I could really grow some vegetables. You know? Neptune, Jupiter, Saturn, Uranus. Summer lasts for 42 years. I'm going with Neptune. No, it's Uranus that lasts 42 years for summer. Wow. Okay. We got one more. Independence Hall appears on the back of which U.S. bill? $20, $100, $10, $50. Oh my word. I don't know. I don't ever have any cash. Really. Just use a debit. $20? No, it's $100 bill. Man, it's the $100. The United States $100 bill is a denomination of the United States currency. The first United States note with this value was issued in 1862. Why do they have all this information on it before? It's just, about what's on the back of it. Okay, so I really got schooled, so to speak, 3 right and 7 wrong today. But I don't mind. I did definitely learn quite a few things on this one. And next time, if down the road we have one of these questions, most likely I'll be able to remember it. Not maybe every time, but that's the way we learn and get some brain exercise in. So I hope y'all enjoyed today's trivia time and morning coffee break. If you did, I hope you'll press that like button. Also subscribe if you haven't already, and share this out, and hit that so you get all my videos as soon as they come out. Everybody, I hope you have a great morning, and definitely check out the big Kroger haul later on. Bye everyone, and God bless.